Howdy y'all, it's Kathy from Rust Paper Scissors, and I'm here today to do a quick video on the ABC April 2025 challenge. Today's prompt is the letter F, and I was going to use faux. I'm doing faux typewriter keys and faux enamel words, and I've tried to make this video at least 10 times today, and so I'm very frustrated. So you're going to reap the benefit and get hopefully the short and sweet condensed version. But what I wanted to show you today was these tags, and I used the products that we're going to use today is a Versamark. I'm going to use Stampendous Chunky Deep Impressions. I have a couple of hole or circle punches. I'm using popsicle sticks with some removable mounting squares on there to hold it in place. And one of the things I wanted to talk about was there are a lot of digital kits out there with numbers and letters, and here we go. I wanted to show you what I did. I'm going to move this just a little. I used an Excel spreadsheet to make a page of letters and numbers, and then I also used it to make pages of words. And there are a lot of kits out there. I know there's some digital kits out there. I think it's Vibe of Vintage has some typewriter keys. I know Tracy Fox does a lot of words. But what I wanted when I was in school in the early 1970s in high school, this is what our typewriter keys looked like. They were, the black with the metal around them. So I like that look, and I think it looks authentic. I also know some of the authentic or the vintage typewriters were this craft paper, and so I had some of those. And it's the same process. We're only going to do the black ones. And then the faux enamel words, I just have the craft paper, or I have, the white. And but back to making your own, you can make them. I manipulated the spreadsheet where the columns and rows, I put in the size that I wanted of my tag, where the letter should be, and then I could place the letter in there and know what would fit. I also added, on the black and white, you can see it best, I added these circles, and then that just is going to allow me, when I get my punch, and I think I have the wrong one, let's use this one, it's going to show me how to line up my letter just perfectly, and then I would cut it out. So that's what I did. I added a circle into the letters. Then when I printed the words, I printed some on craft colored stickers or labels, and then I also created some white ones, and these are just sticker paper, or I believe these are shipping labels. It's just a solid sheet. And so again, I put the size that I needed for the tag, and then I made my words fit inside. And so I just want to encourage you that you can do, make your own. So I'm going to clean up real quick, and we're going to make 2 tags, and that'll be it. Thank you. Hold on just a minute. Okay. I have my popsicle stick here, and then I'm going to take my label, and I'm just going to peel it off, and then I'm going to center it on my tag, and there you go. And then the larger one, I'm going to do the word imagine. And I'll just center it on this tag, and we will go from there. So I'll do a black and a white one. And there we go. Then once I have them on the labels on, I'll attach them to my popsicle stick. And then I will take my Versamark ink and I'm just going to dab on each one. And then I'm going to take the embossing enamel and I'm just going to cover it. And then I'll cover this one. I'm going to move my splat box in here so my embossing powder doesn't go everywhere. And I will see if I can maybe move down some and make it a little bit easier for me to do this part. Okay. Forgot to tell you, you may want to turn down your volume. And then I'm going to put 3 layers on there. I'm not sure if I said that. And I'll do the other 2 layers off camera just because it's noisy, and I'll show you the finished product just a moment. Okay, this is what the 3 layers look like. I don't know if you can see, but it's all melted, and the 3 layers just makes it very smooth and gives it a little raised impression. And then we're going to do the same with the small one. And again, I'll do the first part and then I'll turn this off. So, okay, these are the 2 tags that we made, or keys. This is a typewriter key, and this is like an enamel tag. And I'm just going to show you how easy it is to take it off the popsicle stick, and then you have your tag. You could put a hole in there if you wanted using your crocodile. I talked about it one time. I'm not real crazy about the metal rim on there. And so on these larger tags, you could do it on the back of the tag, which is the smaller size of the rim. That's what I did on this one. And I like it because the rim is just very small. You don't see it. I did see some videos on using alcohol ink on the rims, and they did a great job, but I didn't have much success, so that's my fault. But I would recommend, if you want to see those videos, some of them were very good about adding the alcohol ink to the metal rim tag. And then let's see if we can get this one off. This has some, yeah, came right off. And then sometimes you might need to clean up the edges, but this one is pretty good. And this is the number 9, a little faux typewriter key. And this is a faux enamel word. So that's just what I wanted to show you today. I apologize for any mistakes in this video, and I was a little off kilter. I haven't done a lot of tutorials, so I'm not real confident in that, and so if I sounded a little strange, I apologize. I do appreciate your time. I do have an Etsy store, Rust Paper Scissors, and I sell some of these items in my shop. I would appreciate it if you took a look. I would appreciate any of your comments, what you felt about this video, and if you liked it, if you'd hit the like button, that helps me, and I just appreciate your time. Thank you.